turn them on.
Hell yeah. Give us your game face. About halfway out of the woods right now. I found a decent spot with some trails. I videotaped it a little bit. I didn't see anything.
I either have to mute or completely cut out a half of the video that you are in.
There's a little turnoff, but before that there's like a little camping site. That's where we're gonna park. And we're gonna walk back west.
Yeah, right on track.
Well, hello there.
Where are we going?
We're going to heaven.
20 feet up in the air.
It is September 30th, 6:15 p.m. It's almost 80 degrees outside. But we're here.
Tomorrow morning we'll have a stick bow and a smile.
Yes, sir. Well, I got a stick bow and a smile already.
Put it to work tomorrow.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Well, that's how you don't make it to deer camp. Walk your ass to the next 10 miles.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning, I have a spot where there's a trail that deer come through in the morning. I feel okay about it. Ryan says he's pretty confident about his. I'm more excited for, I'm going to scout my tail off all afternoon. And I'm not going to set up until I find something that screams, live here.
Yeah, the problem with this area is there's so many acorns, the deer don't have to move, so we gotta go find them.
Yep.
Fresh feeding sign. Try and get on top of something. We got 5 days to get her done though.
Yes. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be here hunting.
Yep.
I'm excited. Andy won't be up until tomorrow night. I think Austin and Curtis are already up here. They got the spot we wanted. It's a rustic campsite. You want to tell them about our new, your new find, your new treasure, your thrift treasure?
Oh, our pooping stool?
We found something cool, and Ryan put a hole in it, and we'll show you when we get to camp. But for now, we will talk to you later.
Peace.
You just better cut the video off. Curtis is on a roll today.
All right, where are you guys going in the morning?
Getting it down there to Meemaw's house over by the swamp. Gonna get some of them acorns. Gonna pick them up, gonna spit them out, gonna test them out.
Going over by where you shot your 8-point last year, Curtis?
No. We are going actually, well, kind of.
Sort of.
50 yards off 2-track, Curtis is. I'm about 30 yards off 2-track.
Nice.
And then
Right over.
we will see deer.
Hopefully, I think it's a feeding spot type of thing.
Yeah.
It looks like they're feeding right there.
A lot of deer tracks.
Well, hopefully you guys get one in the morning. Nice.
Just for the morning, because I don't really have any spots yet. That's the whole point of being up here, is find good spots.
Yep.
Like you, sweetie pie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go head back there on those ridges and play the wind, and then scout and
Play with yourself.
hunt all day. Yes.
little deer keep tricking me. Happy October. Alright, I think we got about another hour to sit. And then I'll be reconvening with Ryan. Wish me luck.
Seen one deer this morning. Over my left shoulder here. Over here, there's a funnel. This ridge in front of me falls off. There's a ridge to the left that falls off. This is like a bowl. And there's a spine of a ridge that comes up in two spots over there. And they just kind of meet. And then they wrap around another bowl right over here. Last year, we saw movement across that top. And down the spine of the one ridge, I have a camera over there with some nice bucks. I haven't checked that camera in a little bit, in like 2.5 weeks, but 2.5 weeks ago, we had 5 different days where we had bucks in daylight moving up this spine. The one deer I saw was about 45 yards away right after first light. I never saw its head. All that buck sign I found to the south of me. It's about 300-400 yards away. And I think I'm gonna go try and hunt that tonight. I know me and Chad are gonna go scout somewhere. Whether it be on the other side of the river, on some finger ridges over there, or... But tonight, I think I'm pretty set on coming back here. But we're gonna go back to camp, get some coffee, some food. And then we'll throw our packs on and go kick rocks, right? Well, yeah, just seen that one deer this morning. Good to be in a tree, opening day. Still working kinks out. Early doe didn't get them all, I guess. But it was a good sit. Got up in the tree good. Seen a deer. Just wasn't in range. So we'll try again tonight.
Hello. Morning hunt. Didn't see anything. Ryan?
I caught a flash of a deer, but I couldn't tell you what it was. 45 yards away.
We're going on the other side of the river to scout a north-facing ridge since the temperatures have been hotter lately. The deer like to bed on the north-facing ridges because they're cooler. We've actually bumped deer off of some north-facing ridges already this year. So we're going back on the other side of the river, walking back probably about a mile. We're going to scout. We're not setting up unless we find something that gives us the gut feeling.
That tingle.
So we're just going to walk back with our bows in hand and then not bring anything. And once we find some good stuff, if we do, we'll bring our stuff. But if not, we'll go back over to the other side of the river and set up on some other areas that we know of. You got anything to add?
When we go back here, we're going to follow a creek drainage back to 2 ridges that kind of come together, which are both north-facing, and then fall down into a river bottom. It's just, there's a lot of stuff coming together in this one little area, so we're trying to stack the chips in our favor. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, and last year we were out here and there was some massive rubs.
At 2.
And we actually ran into a hunter out there and he shot a giant buck. So it's a good area. It did hold a big buck, so it'll probably hold another big buck at some point.
Yeah.
So
plus I saw a nice 6-point out here last year, so if he made it, he'll be at least there's 1 2-year-old for sure out here.
I'm excited. Man, isn't this beautiful?
It's so diverse.
It is. I love it. All right. See you guys on the trail.
Alright, finally made it up to deer camp, just a few minutes away. It's opening day. I had to work today, but I took half a day off. Even though it's first day of bow season, this is already my 3rd hunting trip this year. We came up for youth hunt and early doe. Neither hunt was successful, but learned a lot. During early doe season, realized there's so much food everywhere that the deer just aren't moving. So this year, or this weekend, I'm gonna try to set up between the beds and some water, see if I can find a good spot about 10-20 yards off a good path, make sure that the wind's in the right direction, and hopefully have some success. All the guys are already up here. A few guys came up last night. I think a few guys came up the night before, so should be a good time. I'm gonna try to sneak out in the woods, hopefully not walk by any of the other guys because I don't know exactly where they're hunting, and see if anybody's got one so far.
Well, we've made it like 3/4 of the way back. Found some nice crossing trails, buck rub, some monster oaks out here, some little thickets and pine plantations. We're headed back to where the ridges are. A creek bottom comes into it. Chad, just slow right down. Go slow. Alright, shoot straight. Make sure you follow through. Well, he's gonna go where we just scouted. Me, I'm gonna go on an angle that way. Hit the creek. I'm just gonna peel down, across this creek, go up on the other side. Good sign in here. Good crossing right here. One up that ridge. Beat down and going here, there. There's another trail going that way. There's just no good tree to sit at for traditional. So I'm gonna go up. I'll be back here during the rut though. This is a great little bottom. Buck could cruise this, hit every doe trail crossing. It's had water in it last year. Crazy how it's dried up. I am not feeling good. Very nice sized track. Well, as Catman says, this tree is the tree for me. There's a giant track down in this creek bottom. They're coming off the ridge from the north, but they're also coming down right here. Pretty heavy. They're walking this creek bottom. And over here, they're working down that ridge right there as well. I came up here, so if they're on that side, they won't smell me. I'm gonna throw Sid at it. I'm finally all set up. I'm down in this creek bottom. There's so many fresh tracks. There's so many trails coming off the ridges from both sides down in here. I'm in this double tree where it's blocking me. I'm expecting the deer to come from that one and follow this way. My predominant wind is blowing, it hit me in the face. But every now and then it's just going straight the opposite way, which is annoying. It's been doing that all day though. I love this spot, it's great. Part of me wanted to go up that ridge and scout some more. But there were so many fresh tracks here. I didn't need to go further. The biggest reason I thought about going up top is because maybe I'd have a better wind, but I was up on top of a ridge earlier today. It was doing the same thing, so we went and got all of our gear. Walked back in. I split off like 3/4 of a mile and cut left to come down into here. I put another 1.5 on, and then we still gotta walk out. Hopefully with a deer on our back. I've been sick the last 2 days. This is tearing me up, boy. Oaks dropping acorns everywhere. Everywhere. Anyways, I'm gonna settle in. This place, it just lays out beautifully. It's like a huge travel corridor. I got a 12-yard shot to the main trail. If whoever's been walking in the creek walks by me in the creek, it'd be at like 3 yards. Another trail across from me, coming down the ridge at 16 yards. They could come from anywhere, really, but Just gotta pay attention and be ready when they do come. Wish me luck. I'm very close to a Who Cooks For You. Thanks for that one, Chad. What's up, guys? It's October 1st, 4 p.m. I just got set up. We scouted back and found a big white oak with a bunch of acorns under it and a bunch of deer poop. And there wasn't really a good tree to sit over there, and the wind was bad. So we found a beat down deer trail back. And I know when it's hot out, they like to bed on the north-facing slopes. As soon as we came over here, it cooled down dramatically. So I pushed up. I only went up so far. And then I walked around the edge and came up a tree in the back. I'd say the trail's 10 yards. I'm gonna have to have the deer pass me. My wind's blowing right down into the creek behind me, and when the thermals hit, it's gonna pull my scent right down to that creek. Behind me, the trail's over there. It's a perfect setup. I came in here quiet. Wish me luck. I'm pretty excited. So the whole idea is one in between bedding and food. But we'll see. scrape balls. It's like a hole. Man, why? It's a nice scrape. Heck yeah. Oh. Didn't see any deer tonight. Another trail coming up right here. But this is damn well promising.
Trying to do better with this recording and stuff. About halfway out of the woods right now. I found a decent spot with some trails. I videotaped it a little bit. I didn't see anything, but a lot of squirrels and mosquitoes. I was about maybe just over 100 yards from the river, and I heard something big splash. It sounded like it jumped in. I don't know if maybe a deer ran out into the river, crossing the river. We got ready, but I didn't see anything, but a good way to end the day.
Meh.